I think the dim sum is quite nice, although I didn't take because I need to present. I just worry that I'm too full, right? I don't even dare to take my coffee. Anyway, very good morning. So my name is Ernest. I'm the Territory Account Manager for APAC regions. I head up Malaysia, Singapore, and Japan business from MIRANTIS perspective, right? Today, I would like to share with you guys how can we supporting your hybrid cloud journey using container and Kubernetes platform. Have you heard about MIRANTIS? Have you heard about Docker? Docker should be very famous for the DevOps tool platform, right? So let me share, first of all, who are we and what we does, right? We are the open source technology company that provide the faster path container-based services infrastructures for enterprises to deliver modern applications. As Teck Guan just shared, cloud enable, cloud native, which direction you should go? Definitely is cloud native, right? Instead of cloud enable to do your re-platform. We are here to help you to convert your monolithic application to run on cloud native platform. This is whereby we are helping you to ship the code faster, regardless on your public cloud, hybrid cloud, or your on-premises private cloud. We are not the new startup company, right? So as you can see, we are serving more than 800 customers, including 1/3 of Fortune 100s globally. We have a lot of customer footprint in Singapore, especially on government sector, right? Due to the privacy, I can't name it. A lot of enterprises, public sector using our container runtime to run their cloud native microservices. Our biggest customer in the global is actually Visa. Every transactions you swap a credit card is using our container runtimes that Visa is using to transact the Visa transaction. We have a very good FSI customer, which is SocGen. SocGen is the top 3 largest bank in France that actually they are running about 1,000 applications with our about 40,000 container using our platform and technology. And we are continue to scale our customer use cases in the region as well. Let me share about actually what we actually started, right? So I believe we started in the OpenStack technology that you are not very familiar, but you will be familiar about Docker. So Docker is very popular in 2013 until 2019, right? So actually we were started to contribute OpenStack project in 2011, and we have been consistently to develop and contribute to the OpenStack for the few version in 2011. Then we evolved, and in 2019 we make a very large acquisitions, which is we acquire enterprise Docker enterprise business technology and all is associated, and we rebrand to MIRANTIS Kubernetes engine as a whole one product. Instead of initially Docker had the Docker trusted registry, Docker EE, Docker enterprise, right? So we make it very simple. One name, provide the enterprise support to the customer. So as we know, right, the demand of IT are all-time high. So most of the IT, I believe you are still maintaining the legacy applications versus modernizing the applications. Let me guess. I believe maybe some of your applications, 70% still on the legacy, and you might be only re-platform or re-host to lift and shift to public cloud, right? Do you agree my statement? So as we know, your team expect a cloud-like experience. So how do you provide the technology or solutions to your developer to enhance the developer productivity? Right. So of course, maintaining a legacy application is not cheap, especially your databases, your infra, your licenses, everything is a high cost for you. So that's why everyone is moving to cloud native, using the open source technology so that you are not locked into the particular technology stack, right? That would be resonate to the databases. If you are using Oracle, those are the very expensive legacy databases. So today we foresee a lot of customers actually migrate to the open source databases like CodePage, like Yugabyte, etc., etc. But of course, the first step it should be convert to cloud native application in order to design your application. So digital transformation is a race. It's not an overnight job. Of course, then we continue to have our job, get the ball rolling, right? Container and Kubernetes are the allow applications to easily scale, increase the speed, faster innovations, and given the flexibility to provide the consistent development and automated management experience across private, public, and hybrid cloud. So today's container and Kubernetes are the leading way to your digital transformation journey. I believe you are very familiar about customer challenges because you are the customer. What if your boss is asking you, hey, can we speed up? How can we modernize the applications? What is the cost? Your business unit need to time to market. Your product need to be very innovative, flexibility. How can you achieve that? So I believe these are the common challenges that you are currently having. So how do you answer your boss, right? So you need to have a strategy, have the architect in place, right? That's the reason that everyone is moving to digital transformation journey. Please talk to us. So my name is Ernest. I would like to introduce again, right? So if you hear this triggering about the challenges of what I shared in previous slide, so technically we synergize 4 main use cases to help our customer to solve the challenges. The first one is the Kubernetes and container at the scale. If you have any legacy applications you would like to move to cloud native, we can provide the container Kubernetes to run your cloud native modern application workload anywhere. The second would be the mini AWS. We provide a public cloud on-premises capability to help you to build your private cloud on-prem like a public cloud experience. That will be on-premises solutions, right? Third one is accelerating cloud native development. Today, DevOps, K8, container technology is complex, right? We can provide the DevOps as a services, or we can tailor-made based on your unique needs, like helping your organization to build the platform engineering as a services to tailor-made and help you to build your company product so that you can drive your developer or your team can be focused on driving the company product and services instead of firefighting how to deploy, deliver your application. That should be zero ops operations that we are helping the customer to solve the business issue as of today's. The last but not least, container, right? We just sell container only, which a lot of customer, government sector in Singapore is actually using our container runtime to run the microservices. Feel free to reach out to Topan or myself. We can help you for the journey of all these 4 main use cases. Yep. Okay, so mini AWS is just a naming, right? Fancy naming, so do apologize. So mini AWS, we help the customer to build the on-premises public cloud experience, leveraging on the OpenStack under hood by the Kubernetes platform. So for in terms of OpenStack, that you can run your legacy applications and your cloud native applications, and also software-defined network, software-defined storage, everything in the private cloud perspective. On, of course, leveraging on OpenStack technology. And we just give a very good name, just a mini AWS. Yeah, you can call whatever name it is, just like in high layman term is a private cloud, public cloud experience. Does that make sense? Cool. So today's how we can help and what do we offer, right? So we offer people and skill. We thus provide staff augmentations, which means staff outsourcing that to help you to build your platform. We can help you to build your CI/CD pipeline. We can help you whatever you want on our best of the knowledge of Kubernetes or OpenStack, or even your software development. Second would be the training. So we train more than 40,000 students globally with our cloud native and OpenStack knowledge, because we acquire Docker. So you will see the Docker CN 151 certification is actually under MIRANTIS responsibility. The third one would be the product and offering, right? So today's we are actually selling our OpenStack. We sell our K8, we sell our K0, we sell our container runtime, we sell our consultancy, we sell our services. That this is something that we are able to bring the value to the customer. And last but not least is the managed services. So today's, if you want to get a zero operations of your Kubernetes platform, we thus provide the fully managed services to the customer, right? So today we thus provide 24/7 based on our product offering. We thus provide fully managed services. So one of the capability and the commitment from us is we are able to commit up to 4 or 5, 99.99 or 99.999. More nice will be resonate to more cost, right? That's the typical answer to the team here, right? So we can provide many services to manage your KA platform, or it's up to which kind of services that you would like to go with. The market is accelerating to cloud everywhere era to drive the scalability, ROI, flexibility from the edge to cloud. So I believe everyone is very familiar on-prem era, your HP server, IBM, Oracle, Sun server, and then move to the enterprise cloud era, your software-defined data center, SDDC, hyper-converge, and using leverage on VMware Stack, Nutanix, Red Hat. And today's, a lot of customer is moving to private cloud, but we still believe that a lot of customer is staying in the enterprise cloud era with the legacy application, running on legacy application on the virtual machine, right? So this is what we believe the cloud everywhere era is the next generations that you should be looking at to how to architect your applications and infrastructure. So cloud everywhere era, right, provide the scalability, flexibility, and no vendor lock-in that will help you to drive to your hybrid cloud era. Does that make sense? So our goal and missions is to help our customer to ship code faster, right? Without shipping the code faster, your application cannot run on time. Now today's a lot of company application is to drive the company revenue, is to solve your company challenges, because everyone is going digital, right? Especially Singapore government, everything is digital. You don't even get a printed copy. You don't even get a single paper printing anymore in Singapore. So how we can help you to do that, right? Technically, we provide three main core pillars to help our customer: the simplicity, the security, and the choice. What I meant by simplicity, right? So we provide a one consistent cloud experience across private, public, or even your edge locations to help your DevOps portability, your application scalability. Second would be the security. So I believe security is a very key concern today, right? Everyone talking about security, how we can protect north, south, east, west traffic, etc., etc. For us, we build in security by default with our FIPS 140-2 disaster compliance with our container runtime, so that we ensure your platform is always secure all the way, so that your developer can seamlessly getting the code from development to production faster and secure all the way. Lastly is the choice. What I meant by choice, right? Today's a lot of customer is looking for open ecosystem. Customer can use your favorite tools and framework to design your cloud, so that we provide an open ecosystem. We give you a choice of every level of the stack, so you can choose your choice of operating system. You can choose your choice to run your application anywhere. K8 everywhere. This is what I'm just meant. We provide you any choice to allow you to bring any toolings like at your choice, like what is your favorite tooling, like Prominence, Jenkins, Grafana, Istio, to run your applications from any Kubernetes. We support Docker, Swarm, and also Kubernetes at your choice. So from a Kubernetes orchestrations, we are the only vendor that support Docker, Swarm, and Kubernetes. We provide operating system agnostic. We support CentOS, Red Hat RHEL, Ubuntu, and we are the only vendor that support Windows workload, right? If you go to Microsoft website, Azure or container runtime is actually powered by our container runtime, right? So yes. Cloud native application, right? Yeah. Very good question. This few slide is to share actually who are we, what is Mirantis, our technology platform, blah blah blah. Of course, you can have a choice to go with any Kubernetes platform, AWS, on-prem, whatever, right? I have one slide which is our application migrations and modernization platform that would be helping you as a stage one, how we can help you or we can enable you to migrate or planning or give you a full suite assessment report to convert your legacy to cloud native application. Do stay with me. Few more slides. That would be my interesting slide to share. Okay, sorry. So why our K, right? So because we are very cloud agnostic, right? Today's you can run our Kubernetes platform in any infrastructure at your choice. You can run on GCC, you can run on VMware, your VM farm, you can run on bare metal, you can run on OpenStack. So this is what we always provide a choice to the customer with cloud agnostic. OS agnostic, support both orchestrations too, and managed by our container cloud. Our container cloud, don't misunderstand me, our container cloud is not a SaaS. You can run container cloud on air-gapped environment. You can run on your private cloud. You can run on public cloud. You can run anywhere. Our container cloud is a multi-cluster, multi-cloud manager that managing your multi-cluster Kubernetes platform. So today's, if you can run our MK on AWS, you can run our MK on VMware, you can run your our MK on bare metal with 3 different infrastructures. Everything will be managed by container cloud, right? So you can use, sorry, let me go to another slide so that you can have visualize what is container cloud that able to help you to do that, right? You can seamlessly provision your Kubernetes cluster using container cloud, which means just a few clicks, you can provision the Kubernetes, new Kubernetes cluster like 3 manager node, 2 worker node, whatever, how many pods is depends on how you require to run applications in 20 minutes. And our container cloud came with a lifecycle management and also the logging, monitoring, alerting tools, observability tools that will be seamlessly help you to monitor your Kubernetes cluster. And also the container, of course, is very secure. Like I mentioned, it's a FIPS 140-2, and it can run on any infrastructures. So everything will be managed by our container cloud, and you can do a one-click update to update your patches. It's not manually update. Everything is also done by the our container cloud. Right. So from a security perspective, right, as I mentioned, we have the most secure and trusted container runtime in the world. That is FIPS 140-2 validated, and it's a disaster. So what is FIPS 140-2, right? So FIPS is a Federal Information Processing Standard. Is the cryptographic module. So a lot of FSI, regulated industry, public sector require FIPS to be certified, because FIPS certification is already include the hardening system. So that if your CISO asking, is it the container is secure? Is it your K8 platform is secure? You just straight away tell them this is the FIPS certification. It's an industry best practice of the certification by the US authority, right? So from a support perspective, we don't sell license. We are not the software proprietary company. We provide our support subscription, right? So if our support is not good, doesn't good, you can seamlessly move away our technology to others vendor. So today's technically we provide 3 support subscription layer business model, which is our lab care 8x5. No fancy. You call me on 8x5. From our ops care is our 24/7 enterprise support, right? And ops care plus is our fully managed services. So I would like to touch a little bit more about our ops care. What is our value and differentiator business value compared to our others competitor? Today's, I believe, let's say about one of the use cases, your VM farm. You're buying the 24/7, right? Anything happen, you call them, right? They will log a case, they will reactively respond to your incidents, right? Today's our 24/7 is another way around. We work with you, we provide a proactive engagement, which is we will have a customer service manager tag to your account with the proactive engagement lifecycle management that will be working with you hand by hand, help you to monitor logging, do alert you, hey, Mr. Customer, your platform is having ABC problem and you need to execute it. Because it's not fully managed services, so that we don't assess your operations, we don't change any execution on behalf. So if you subscribe to the fully managed services, then we will do all the responsibility will be from MIRANTIS. From a support perspective, we actually segregate into 3 regions. Of course, it's US regions, EMEA, and APAC. So where's our customer service manager is actually located? We have few support location, which is Malaysia, India, China, Tokyo. Australia, and recently we added Taiwan. So this is where our support manager will be located. So far, so good. Any questions? If not, let's move to the very interesting, right? So this is what I'm going to share with you. What is the application migration and modernization platform? We have been talking to a lot of customers, and we have a lot of use cases, that successful use cases that I'm going to share with you later on. So sorry. What is the AMMP? We short form it AMMP, right? So today's you might have a lot of questions. How do you want to move from the legacy to cloud native? Where do you want to start? The cost definitely is the key concern, right? You have invested the applications for millions for the past 10 years, and now you want to convert to cloud native. First thing on your mind is, what is the cost to convert? The boss should ask you, right? What's the business fitness, right? Application will be the ownership will be belong to your business unit to help you to generate the company revenue or help you to solve your government issue like processing, right? Serving the citizen. So of course the business unit will have the mind how they run and operate the application, right? And technical fitness that will be belong to our responsibility. Or initially I have already using this technology to run this legacy application, right? So this will become in your mind. You have so many applications. Where do you want to start? Where do you want to start? You have no idea. How could native apps, how cloud native are current application? What is the risk, security, etc., etc.? That would be helping you to justify the budget, to justify to your management, to migrate or to migrate and to convert legacy to cloud native, right? Does that make sense? Sorry. Where do you want to start? And this is the ultimate goal and journey that you would like to achieve. We have a tool which is application migration and modernization platform. It's an AI automation tools that will be helping you to discovery, to scan, X-ray scanner, to scan your applications, and we will provide you a full detailed assessment on your application without source code. Just want to emphasize, without source code. Sorry? Okay, I can I can share you the programming language that we are support after the seminar with full details and the programming language, so you can take a look whether what kind of programming language that you are using. Because do apologies, I'm not the technical sales. I'm the salesperson. I'm trying to delivering what we can do. Of course, there is much more technical detail that I already removed from this AMMP slide, because I just want to let you know that we have this kind of technology will help you to modernize your application. Okay. So this is very high level, that the first step would be helping you to discover fully automated AI-based toolings that will be installed in your environment to do your scanning. Then we will came out with an assessment report with all the programming language and help you to transform and the CI/CD pipeline. Then we will answer your next question. Which container platform that you would like to run is up to your choice. We don't sell you, we don't force you to use our Kubernetes engine. Actually, this is our logo. You can use our competitor container platform, you can use public cloud, you can run on any infrastructure. It's up to your choice, right? This is what I always emphasize to the customer. So these are the application modernization flow. That first of all, we will be assess We will be rationalized, provide you the full suite assessment report with our 6R methodology. Sorry, whether you can retire, retain, rehost, re-platform, refactor, or re-architect. With this report, you can justify what's the next step, how you want to move, what is the cost. Does that make sense? Because without the report, you can hire a lot of developers to help you to do the job. Yes, there is. You need to spend a lot of investment for your skill, talent, resources to help you to do that reporting. We have been doing this in US government, that we are helping them to migrate and do the modernization. So security. Okay, so this process, we are not helping you to implement. First step, we are helping you to provide you a reporting assessment for your application. So the next step, we will help you to modernize, but you can decide whether you want to modernize yourself, or we will help you to do the modernization to push the development CI/CD. That would be this tooling that actually we are providing two business model. If you only want the report, we can do the X-ray scanning, give you a report. The rest you can do your own modernization flow by your vendor is still fine. If you have an in-house developer to help you to do that, CI/CD compliance risk is also fine, right? So actually we have two business model. Of course, technically I can share, we can arrange a technical session to share with the organization how we can do that, what is the technical use cases that we have been successful deliver to a US government. Yeah. And so far, any question? If not, we can move to the modernization life cycle. So as I mentioned, the step one will be we will pump in one appliances either to your on-prem, your public cloud, or we can run a SaaS model to run your applications without source code. Then we can have a discovery session with your applications to help you to transform. And step 4, 5, 6, 7 is depends on the development team. We can help you to do the code repository, build all the CI/CD pipeline. That would be our second business model. But I believe everyone is stuck on step 1, which step 1 and step 2, which is the discovery and assessment. Because the report is really valuable for your justification purposes, right? And this is not manual, it's fully automated, yeah? And you can run on, and you can run, ultimately you can run on your target Kubernetes cluster at your choice. This is my last slide. So what is the value of AMMP? Ultimately, the first one will be the save cost, time to market, faster application innovations, 600% faster to modernize the application on target K8 cluster. Definitely you will save about 20,000 human resources, increase the scalability, flexibility, and last but not least, the enhanced developer. What is the successful use case? I believe this number is quite surprising. We have been assessed more about 700 applications assessed in 3 months' time, because it's not the manual process, it's the AI automation tools that will be help you to save a lot of times. Then we have been helping the customer to modernize the 700 application in 10 to 12 month period. This is our current success use cases for US government. Sounds good? Any questions? Yes. No, access. Is it my spelling wrong? Assessors means we Sorry. Is assess the do the X-ray scanning to all the assessment part to all give you a full detail application languages that you are run. Then we will recommendation what is the next step, what you're going to do with the 6R methodology. You need to retire, rehost. That will be a very comprehensive report. No apologies for my spelling mistake. I think the micro PowerPoint didn't do a spelling check. Just for joke. So far, that will be end my presentations. I hope that it give you very good informations. If you need any help, I will send you more details on our AMMP tools. We can help you to arrange a technical workshop to share with you technically what kind of programming language, what is the journey we can help you to achieve your digital transformation journey. Thank you so much. I will hand over to next speaker. Okay, thank you.